Scientists have identified neurons that can help paralyzed get back on your feet. Researchers at the Federal University of Technology in Lausanne, Switzerland investigating how to restore motor function to people with spinal cord injuries. They identified a group of nerve cells that are crucial in the process recovery of paralyzed mobility abilities. Previously the same one, a group of scientists showed that targeted electrical stimulation of the area controlling leg movement, she was able to help patients recover some of the lost motor functions. In a multi-annual research program, Swiss scientists from Federal University of Technology in Lausanne and the University Hospital in Lausanne, in cooperation with scientists from other institutions, is examining how to help patients who have lost the ability to move as a result of spinal injury. Their goal is to restore motor functions to paralyzed people. In new research, scientists have shown that targeted epidural stimulation the area controlling leg movement may allow such patients to stand back on legs. Moreover, they identified a population of nerve cells that are key to this process. The description of the research results appeared in 2 articles in the magazine Nature. A car accident or other serious injury can lead to break nerve connections in the spinal cord, cutting off circuits that they allow people to control different parts of the body. But some connections they remain. Stimulating them with electricity through surgical implantation electrode bundles in the lower part of the spinal cord combined with physiotherapy and rehabilitation can restore control over the body. Swiss scientists have previously shown that paralyzed people can regain the ability to move. In 2018, the team from Federal University of Technology of Lausanne and University Hospital of Lausanne showed that in combination with training and exercise, providing impulses electrical using an implant for the nerves of the lower spine, epidural electrical stimulation, can help people with spinal cord injury spinal recover control of leg muscles paralyzed for years. More on this one theme in the text. The implant put 3 paralyzed men on their feet. A team from the University Hospital of Lausanne also researched a year ago thanks to implants that electrically stimulate the nerves that control torso movements, and he placed his legs completely paralyzed from the waist down the person. Scientists have known for some time that electric stimulation of the spinal cord after injury can restore motor functions patient, at least to some extent. However, neither doctors nor scientists they are sure why and how this approach works. Therefore, to a new phase of research another 9 people with severe or complete paralysis were included. For 5 months, patients underwent electrical stimulation of the spine. They applied also intensive exercises and rehabilitation. All of them recovered or they improved the ability to walk after using new therapy. Importantly, as in previous studies, also in new ones improvement in motor function was maintained in patients after the process was completed neurorehabilitation and after completing electrical stimulation. It suggests that the nerve fibers used when walking have been reorganized. During the research, scientists managed to visualize activity nerve cells in the spinal cord of these people both before and after undergoing again treatment while walking. Surprisingly, after treatment, the spinal cords these people showed less activity than before. Counterintuitively, after by triggering stimulation, the activity of nerve cells at this site decreased. To better understand the mechanism at work here, scientists they repeated the tests, but this time on mice whose spinal cords remained damaged. Researchers mimicked every aspect of mouse treatment from trauma and electrical stimulation after training with a specially designed robot ensuring stability. In various phases of therapy, they also measured gene activity in specific populations of nerve cells in the spinal cord. recovery. In turn, blocking the activity of these cells in healthy mice, it did not affect their ability to walk. As Gregoire Courtine admitted, one of team leaders from the Federal University of Technology in Lausanne, these neurons probably they are not the only ones that play a role in regeneration, and that other populations' neurons can also be important. There's a lot of chaotic after a spinal cord injury and activity in which many neurons try to function, says Jocelyn Bloch, co-author of the study. Electrical rehabilitation organizes a network of cells, and you actually increase the activity of a certain type of cell, while all other cells are not activated. These cells are important for regaining ability walking in mice after an injury. But when we turn them off in healthy mice, now this affects their ability to walk, he adds. Iman Azim, neuroscientist at the Salk Institute for Biological Studies in La Jolla, California, admitted that humans are responsible for this effect. The same neurons probably correspond because the architecture of the spine it is very similar in vertebrates, including humans and mice. According to him, detailed understanding spinal cord circuits could allow neuroscientists to directly manipulating the activity of specific neurons with others treatments such as gene therapy. They could get back to fitness. Stem cell therapies that could replace key ones will also help neuron populations. This study is only the first step and must be answered many questions before electrical epidural stimulation becomes basic therapy for patients with spinal cord injury. It's still unclear whether this approach causes side effects or how long it takes to improve. These discoveries they can also lead to the search for types of neurons that help with regaining other motor functions. Scientists turn dead spiders into mechanical ones, grapples. The latest works of engineers from Rice University may be a bit, it resembles a script straight from Hollywood horror. Spiders, when they make it live, they tend to curl up. It's hard to see them dead bodies. Some potential uses. But Texas researchers found these. Spider legs can grip large, delicate, and irregular legs firmly and softly objects without breaking them. Scholars have taken advantage of this by transforming corpses spiders in mechanical grippers, while creating a new type of robotics that they named necrobotics. Spiders can be useful even when they are already dead. Engineers from Rice University showed how to turn dead spiders into mechanical grippers that can blend into the natural environment. Spider after death is an ideal architecture for small grabs of natural origin, said Daniel Preston of the George R. Brown School of Engineering at Rice University. Research published in Advanced Science, they describe the process in which Preston, along with colleague Fei Yap, lead author publications, used spider physiology for a new area of research that they named necrobotics. Preston, Yap, and their colleagues at Rice University discovered a way to unfold the legs of a dead spider and use them to capture items. Preston's laboratory specializes in soft systems robotic, which often use non-traditional materials, and unlike hard plastics, metals, and electronics. We use all kinds of interesting new ones, materials such as hydrogels and elastomers that can be actuated by things like chemical reactions, pneumatics, or light. We also run textile and wearable research. This area is soft robotics is great fun because we can check and advance materials not used for this purpose. The bodies of spiders fit into this idea. It's something that hasn't been used before, but it has a lot of potential, said Preston. Unlike humans and other mammals that move limbs by synchronizing opposing muscles, spiders to move they use hydraulics. The cephalothorax is responsible for everything, which in its own reaction is somewhat reminiscent of a bellows filled with fluid. When it shrinks, it sends fluid the body called hemolymph to the limbs, forcing them to straighten. When the pressure is released and the legs shrink, increasing and reducing the pressure of hemolymphs in their legs. Therefore, when the spider dies, this mechanism stops working and its body curls into a ball. Spiders don't have antagonistic muscle pairs. They only have flexor muscles that allow the legs to curl. They straighten them under the influence hydraulic pressure. When they die, they lose this ability. That's why their bodies they curl up into a ball. Yap explained. Biohybrid robots are nothing new. Recently, Japanese scientists constructed a robotic finger covered with a living, skin-like finger tissue that can regenerate itself and has a consistency like our own skin, because it's actually made up of human skin cells. However, the use of dead body material is new. That's why scientists they believe their dead spider robots have ushered in a new area of robotics, necrobotics. Spiders on whose dead bodies experiments have been conducted. These are spiders from the chaser family. This family includes approximately 2,400 species. Researchers first inserted the needle into the spider's cephalothorax and sealed the area around it injection using a bit of superglue. All it took was a small gust of air through syringe to activate the spider legs, reaching full range of motion in less than a second. Scientists were able to make a dead spider grab a small one a ball. They used this experiment to determine peak grip strength. Tests they showed that a grapple made from a spider was able to lift a weight of exceeding 130% of their own weight, and sometimes much more. They then demonstrated the use of a dead spider for lifting delicate objects and electronics, including removing the jumper attached to an electric plate or a shift of a foam block polyurethane. Production of most robotic components made it is quite complicated by humans, but spiders are even more so complicated. The concept of necrobotics proposed in this thesis uses unique designs created by nature that can be difficult or even impossible to artificially reproduce, scientists write in their article. According to the authors of the publication, such robots are made from dead spiders. It will be possible to use it, for example, in the assembly of microelectronics. They can also be used to capture insects in nature. Over time, it will probably find applications get more. There are many repetitive tasks like pick up and put we could look at. This is primarily about tasks such as sorting or moving objects on a very small scale, or maybe even things like assembling microelectronics, Preston said. One of the disadvantages of a dead spider grappler is that it starts wear out after approximately 1,000 cycles of leg shrinkage and straightening. Scholars they think this is related to joint dehydration problems and will be possible this can be remedied by using water-binding coatings. The hydraulic mechanism in the cephalothorax allows spiders control each leg individually, which will be the subject of future research. Dead spider doesn't control it. This worked to our advantage in this study because it allowed us to control all legs simultaneously, Preston said. The authors of the publication realized that their experiments can sound like the beginning of a nightmare to some, but they emphasized that what they were doing doesn't qualify as reviving dead creatures. Despite that it looks like the spider is back to life, we are sure it is dead and we are using it in this case only as material from a once living one spider. This provides us with something really useful, said Preston.